As we enter the age of 50 and begin stepping gently into our 50s and early 60s, many of us start to notice changes. Some subtle, some more obvious, taking place inside our bodies and reflected clearly on our skin. The skin, after all, is not only the largest organ of our body, but also one of the most honest storytellers of our life. It carries the memory of our habits, our experiences, our joys, our stresses, and the way we have cared for ourselves through the years. And as your doctor or health guide in this moment, I want to speak to you with warmth and understanding, not to warn or frighten you, but to offer gentle clarity, so you can take care of yourself in the most compassionate, effective way possible. When we cross the age of 50, collagen, the protein that keeps the skin firm, smooth, and resilient, begins to decline more rapidly. Elastin, the protein that allows the skin to bounce back, weakens as well. Hormonal changes, especially in women transitioning through menopause, make the skin thinner, drier, and more vulnerable. Cell turnover slows, meaning the skin renews itself more gradually. That is why fine lines deepen, wrinkles become more pronounced, and the skin begins to show more signs of sagging. These natural changes are part of life. They are not failures of your body. They are simply the gentle marks of time. But while aging is inevitable, premature aging is not. And one of the most overlooked contributors to premature aging, one that many people never consider, is the seasoning and spices used in daily meals. This is an area many older adults underestimate simply because these ingredients feel so familiar. They have been part of home cooking for a lifetime. For 40, 50, even 60 years, these flavors have been woven into everyday meals, and because they were harmless when we were younger, we assume they remain harmless now. But the truth is, the way your body responds to certain spices changes as you age. Your skin, your blood vessels, your metabolism, and your hormones react differently after 50. There are 6 common spices and seasonings that can accelerate the aging of the skin, deepen wrinkles, and reduce skin elasticity if consumed too frequently. None of these spices are bad in themselves. They are not poisons. But at this stage of life, your skin is more sensitive and less equipped to handle the internal stress these spices may cause. What we want here is not elimination, but awareness. Awareness that empowers you to make gentle adjustments, small changes that can add up to beautifully noticeable improvements in your skin, your confidence, and your overall sense of well-being. Let me speak to you the way a caring doctor would. Slowly, calmly, without pressure, because your health deserves patience. Your skin deserves someone who explains things with understanding, not urgency. And you deserve knowledge that lifts you up, not overwhelms you. We begin with the most impactful seasoning of all, salt. Salt is something almost every adult over 50 consumes in larger quantities than they realize. As taste buds become less sensitive with age, people often add more salt to feel the same flavor intensity they once enjoyed. But after the age of 50, excess sodium becomes increasingly harmful to the skin. Salt causes the body to retain water, but not in a way that keeps the skin hydrated. Instead, it draws water out of the skin cells and stores it in the spaces between tissues. This leads to puffiness around the eyes, in the cheeks, along the jawline. The face may look swollen or tired, especially in the morning after a salty meal. Each time the skin swells and deflates, it stretches the collagen fibers underneath. Over months and years, this repeated swelling weakens the collagen, making the skin looser and more prone to wrinkles. You may notice that fine lines around your eyes become deeper, smile lines become more visible, and the skin feels less firm overall. Salt also affects circulation. High sodium intake can constrict small blood vessels, reducing the oxygen and nutrients delivered to the skin. When the skin is undernourished, it cannot repair itself efficiently, and the aging process speeds up. You may think back to mornings when you woke up with puffy eyelids or a swollen face after a salty dinner. Perhaps you believed it was just a temporary effect. But imagine this happening every week, every month, every year. The long-term impact on collagen is significant. This is why reducing salt, even slightly, can lead to visible improvements in the skin's smoothness and firmness. It eases the burden on your blood vessels and helps your skin retain water in the cells where hydration truly matters. Next, we turn to sugar, another seasoning that, while sweet and comforting, can cause deep and lasting damage to aging skin when consumed too often. After 50, the way the body processes sugar changes dramatically. Insulin sensitivity decreases, meaning sugar stays in the bloodstream longer. This leads to a biochemical reaction known as glycation, where sugar molecules bind to collagen and elastin proteins. When this bonding occurs, these proteins become stiff, brittle, and unable to perform their natural roles. Collagen that is glycated cannot support the skin structure properly, which leads to sagging, wrinkles, and a loss of elasticity. Glycation doesn't just cause wrinkles. It also darkens the skin, causes uneven pigmentation, and slows the skin's healing process. This is why people who consume high amounts of sugar often develop more pronounced wrinkles around the mouth, deeper creases under the eyes, and more noticeable age spots. Sugar also fuels inflammation throughout the body. In the skin, inflammation accelerates collagen breakdown. You may think of inflammation as something dramatic, but in reality, it is often subtle. A quiet internal heat that weakens the skin little by little. Many people over 50 enjoy sweetened coffee, fruit juices, desserts, or sugary sauces without realizing the impact these habits have on their skin. And while it is perfectly alright to enjoy sweets in moderation, knowing how they affect your collagen gives you the power to choose more wisely. Reducing sugar does not mean giving up pleasure. It means giving your skin the kindness it deserves. Another seasoning that affects aging skin more than people realize is spice, particularly hot spices like chili, pepper flakes, and strongly heated seasonings. When you eat spicy foods, your blood vessels expand rapidly as part of your body's natural response. For younger individuals, this reaction typically poses no issue. But after age 50, blood vessels become more delicate. They lose some of their elasticity. As a result, repeated dilation from spicy foods can cause long-term damage. This includes broken capillaries, persistent redness, and increased sensitivity. Think of the skin after 50 as a softer, thinner fabric. If you stretch it too quickly or too frequently, the fibers weaken. Spicy foods create heat and inflammation, which can deepen wrinkles and contribute to sagging. This is especially noticeable around the cheeks and nose. People who frequently eat spicy foods after 50 often develop more visible veins on their face, more redness, and more irritation. Spicy food can also trigger dehydration, making the skin drier and emphasizing fine lines. Harmony is key. If you love spicy flavors, you do not need to abandon them entirely. Simply becoming aware of how your skin responds allows you to moderate wisely. Now let us talk about vinegar and acidic seasonings, ingredients many people believe are universally healthy. Vinegar can support digestion, and it may help with metabolism. But for the skin after 50, excessive acidity can be challenging. Acidic foods can disrupt the skin's natural pH balance, weakening the protective barrier that keeps moisture in and irritants out. When that barrier becomes fragile, the skin loses hydration more quickly. It becomes prone to dryness, flaking, rough texture, and deeper lines. Many older adults, especially those focusing on weight management, consume salads with vinegar-based dressings daily. While this can be part of a healthy diet, too much acidity can age the skin faster. A weakened skin barrier also makes the skin more sensitive to sunlight, pollution, and temperature changes, all of which are external factors that accelerate the aging process. There is no need to avoid vinegar completely, but reducing the amount or balancing it with healthy fats can support your skin more effectively. One seasoning surrounded by debate is MSG, or monosodium glutamate. While not everyone reacts negatively to MSG, certain individuals, especially those over 50, experience flushing, warmth, swelling, or headaches when consuming it. Even mild reactions indicate that the body is experiencing inflammation, and inflammation of any kind accelerates the breakdown of collagen. Inflammation is like rust forming on metal. It gradually weakens the structure. In the skin, inflammation makes collagen more vulnerable to damage. People who frequently consume foods seasoned with MSG often notice puffiness, a heavy appearance in the face, and a tired or droopy look around the jawline and mouth. The skin may appear uneven or more prone to irritation. As always, Sensitivity varies from person to person. But if you notice such reactions, reducing MSG may improve both your skin and your overall comfort. Finally, we arrive at commercial sauces, bottled dressings, soy sauce, chili sauces, barbecue sauces, dipping sauces, and many packaged flavorings. These products often contain high amounts of salt, sugar, preservatives, and artificial colorings. Some contain caramel coloring, which directly contributes to glycation, the same reaction caused by sugar that damages collagen. Many people over 50 use these sauces daily without realizing that even a small spoonful can overload the body with sodium and sugar. Commercial sauces create a double burden for your skin: dehydration from salt and collagen damage from sugar. They also contribute to inflammation because of the additives they contain. The skin becomes dull, uneven, and more prone to sagging. If you have noticed deepening lines, darker spots, or a tired facial appearance in recent years, these sauces may be playing a hidden role. When all 6 of these seasonings are consumed regularly and in combination, which is very common, the effects accumulate silently. You may not notice changes overnight, but over months and years, your skin becomes more dehydrated, more inflamed, and less supported by collagen. The wrinkles become deeper, the jawline becomes softer, the glow that once defined your skin appears dimmer. The heartening truth is that the skin can change at any age. At 50, 55, 60, even at 70 or 80, the skin retains an incredible ability to recover when treated with care. Collagen may not return to youthful levels, but its breakdown can be slowed. Firmness can be restored. Hydration can be improved. Reducing these spices doesn't require dramatic lifestyle changes. Just small, steady adjustments, choosing a little less salt, using slightly less sugar, reducing spicy dishes, balancing acids, being mindful about MSG, and replacing commercial sauces with more natural flavorings. These small steps can transform your skin over time. Within weeks, you may notice the skin feels calmer. The puffiness softens. The redness fades. Within months, wrinkles may appear smoother, the skin more hydrated, the overall tone more even. These improvements are not miracles. They are simply your body responding gratefully to kindness. Your skin listens to everything you do. It responds to the way you nourish yourself. It reflects your choices. At this age, caring for your skin does not mean fighting against time. It means befriending your body, giving it what it needs, and gently removing what harms it. And the most beautiful part is this: you do not need perfection. You do not need to give up foods you love. You simply need awareness, balance, and compassion toward yourself. You have lived many years. You have experienced life richly. Your skin now carries those experiences with dignity. With mindful choices, you can help it age gracefully, softly, beautifully. Let this knowledge be a source of empowerment, not pressure. Let it remind you that the way you age is still, in many ways, in your hands. You deserve to feel confident in your skin. You deserve to feel healthy, vibrant, and cared for. And you deserve to age in a way that honors your life, not hurries it. Be gentle with yourself, and let your meals nourish not only your body, but also your skin, your spirit, and your future.